Hey, how you guys doing? iVagoX. Yeah, so I have a new bud trapdoor. It's my version 2. The original version, because we're building over chunks and things, and I've kind of done a lot of videos on it, on how if you make it in the middle of a chunk, this actually works in all orientations. And it's really nice, really smooth and small. It's 10 by 10 by 3, and 4 if you count the blocks that it's sitting on. But you could technically build this on bedrock. I wouldn't recommend it though, because you'd just be stuck in it. But yeah, you just put some redstone or whatever, and then you fall down through. And you could use torches or redstone. Yeah, really small design, really nice, symmetrical. Each side is exactly the same. And then this is just a 1-tick pulse lengthener to give us our update. So you can see here that it opens up nice and slow. You can make it faster, but you wouldn't be able to fall through it. So yeah, I mean, it would be good for maybe dumping garbage if it was on a faster speed. I can actually show you that. I wouldn't recommend going beyond, you could go 2 ticks, but at your own risk. If you build this across a chunk, it may or may not affect those things. So if you change these timings here on 3, it will make it a little faster, as you can see. And I'm going to go ahead and just put it on 2 since I know this isn't in the middle of a chunk. We'll try it on 2. Now if you wanted to get this a little bit better, you could time this, which is the reset on it. So it's a lot faster. I think host could fall through this, but that's about it. I don't think multiplayer you'd be able to fall through that. That's on 2 ticks. And then if we adjust this as well, 2 ticks on this, go ahead and leave that on 2. It'll reset just a little faster. So you can see. Really durable, I'll say. As you can see, it kind of caught me on the way down. So those are the speeds, and that's how you time it. For multiplayer though, I would say 4 ticks would be what you'd want this to be on. You can see that I actually missed some timings on that one and it still worked fine. This is all about updating itself. If you guys know what I mean by that, is one symmetrical area updates the next symmetrical area. Yeah, so when I update this, make sure this is on 3. When I update this, that one updates the next one, which chain reacts and updates all of them. So yeah, let's go ahead and make this. Alright, so a 10 by 10 platform is what you need, and you just want to go 5 and 5 in with your piston. So if I count 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 4 sticky pistons like that. And I built that one in that direction, so we're building this one in the opposite. Doesn't matter what direction, it's obviously not orientational. So basically we just want a standard jeb door, that would be a standard. And then we're going to go ahead and put whatever material that we want on it, whatever you're making it out of. And then you want to start here with 2 blocks here. And then we want to get our update pistons. This is what controls it. So we need these pistons all around. I'm kind of going to, do it all, in one shot. Like we're going to build the whole thing in a circle. So just by adding in materials here. So this is what you should have now. And so from here, the back of the piston, we need to go 4 across, 1 up, and then 2. Same thing there. And then we need to do the same on this side. 4 across, 1 up, and then 2, 1 up. Alright, so on the texture pack, the repeaters kind of look funny, but you need repeaters facing that way, and then come back around. These need to be facing towards the pistons, like that. And then you want the same on the other side, so repeaters going into these blocks on 4 ticks. Of course you do have the option of putting it on 2, like that. And so now that we have that done, we can go ahead and add in our power sources, which is going to be here. Then we just want to put levers. Do not activate them yet. And then you need redstone. and we just do the same on the other side. So you got that, and then we want to do the same over here. So right there and right here, lever, redstone, like that. Okay, so now that we got that, we can go ahead and do our just timings on this, which would be block here, block up with a repeater on 4 ticks. This controls the speed of the reset, and then 4 blocks, 1 up, and then you need to build a little 2x2 platform, and then a repeater facing just this way, and then 3 pieces of redstone like that. Then you need a repeater here, 2 ticks, and we're just going to go around and repeat this. So only one side needs the repeater. It's just to give it a little bit of a pulse lengthen. It doesn't really need to be, you know, perfect, but without it, it will clock a little. So yeah, 4 and 2 like that, and then same over here. Two ticks and then 4 redstone like that, and then before it gets dark, we're just going to finish this off this other side. So I found that it's better to have the repeaters facing opposite, so that one's facing that way. So I'm going to use this one in the opposite direction. That way it kind of makes it retract a lot faster. Yeah. So repeater 4 ticks, repeater on 2 ticks, and then that. And then I'm going to make a day real quick. Alright, so the finishing up part is some pistons. We need 4 stickies and 4 detector rails. So sticky pistons here, grab our detector rails there. And we want to do the same on this side, come in here with some sticky pistons and then a detector rail like that. Alright, now we can go ahead and activate these. It's going to be kind of weird at first when we first do it. Nothing's really going to activate. It's just going to be kind of an awkward depending on the order. And you just want to update it. And then once it does that, everything's cool. I have once before had to actually replace these blocks. But yeah, it should be fine. If it doesn't retract right, like if it doesn't do this, then cut out your blocks. Oops. Pretty reliable circuit, I will say. So yeah, if it didn't work the first time, you just want to place your blocks in. You can see that I'm getting some weird updating on the bottom, where the pistons on the top extend before the ones on the bottom. It's because they're actually being updated by the redstone. Not really much you could do about that, but definitely small and a cool design and really simple to make. Yeah, so if you were underneath it, and like me, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 by 5, I think. And then that would be your trapdoor. Of course, you could do just turn all the levers off and reset the whole thing if you need to. It may clock, it may not. As you can see, just as long as you reset everything. I made this one a little bit easier than the other one, so you could obviously put torches underneath that and activate this separately. And then once you have it off, you can go ahead and just cover it up. This is the update area here. I'm only going to cover the places that are updatable. So if I put redstone while it's active here, it's going to update. But yeah, you could just cover this just like normal, no problems. And put these last blocks in here. Then we can go ahead and activate it and see if it does what I was talking about. So you can see that that one didn't even activate. This one didn't. There we go. So that's what should happen. And then you update it, and there you go. You got yourself a trapdoor. I already showed you how you can make it faster in the beginning. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Comment, like, and subscribe, and have a good one. Later.